Here's an interview that a lot of y'all might have missed that we want y'all to take a listen to from my boy Eric B. Eric B was the guy that was going to be running the Death Row East, and y'all can hear this conversation between him and John and I, and it should be a good listen to for y'all. I want y'all to take a listen to it. This is Eric B, who's going to be the president of Death Row East.
Okay. Could you explain to us about in your own words, because you was talking to Pac. I know you and Pac had a special relationship where y'all would talk off to the side and everything. And there's people that was close to Pac, video directors and people like that, and bodyguards, Hollywood Frank and them, that always had the opinion of saying that Pac was planning to leave Death Row. In your opinion, is there any truth to that?
That's the biggest lie ever told. And let's be clear. Let's be clear, Reg. I was there at the hospital when Tupac got shot, when they came and got me. And I went to the hospital and I spoke to the doctor. And the last words that Tupac said to Suge was, "Yo, I just want to let you know that I love you." So all of that, Tupac was going to another label and all that. You don't make that up. The Broad made it up by end telling people that her and Pac were pillow talking, and he told her he was leaving. I don't want to hear all of that. That's furthest from the truth.
Yeah. Now this guy, there's Mike Nice or something like that, and we done had even Noble from the Outlaws coming out saying that there was some deal with Qwest Records with Quincy Jones that Pac was about to do. Do you know anything about that? Because I don't know anything about it. I just heard them talk about it.
Yeah, okay. All of that sound like party rap to me, because I ain't never heard Pac say that. Pac used to come to the hotel and get me every day. I ain't never heard nothing about no Qwest and this and that. It just sound like to me. The Broad kept all this mess going. And you know what it is. At anytime's a mess like this, it's always the girl in the middle, saying what this was and that was going to happen and this was going to happen.
Gotcha. I just want you to explain, if you can. A lot of people on the board is asking about Big D role. I remember Big D, and I knew you and him had a relationship. Can you, or would you like speaking on anything about him, or you just rather leave that alone?
Oh, you talking about Big D? My man, Big D?
Yeah, your man, Big D.
From Queens?
Yeah.
I brought Big D on with us. Big D, we all grew up together around the way. And, Big D was in music with us. And, we brought him along with us. And he was going to be, second in command at Death Row East.
When, just to backtrack a little bit, when did you first meet Tupac? Was it before he went on Death Row?
Yes, he was with Digital Underground.
Okay, so you knew him from way back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Digital Underground used to play with us on dates, and Pac used to come out, hang out with us, and laugh and joke with us out, the Digital Underground days.
Okay. All right, and then when he got out of jail and went, and signed with Death Row, how soon were you out there back reunited with him, or did it take a minute for you to come back out?
No, we always have been cool, throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
Getting out of jail, I seen him, we came back around each other, called each other, talked, every day.
Yeah, I always thought it was.
So we really didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, I always really thought it was you. That Hammer that really reason why you came around. Is there any accuracy to that, or you and the Hammer was just cool from back in the day?
Of course. Yeah. No,
yeah.
Hammer's definitely an intricate part of saying, Eric, you need to come along with the team, and this is what we're doing. Because remember, Hammer had a deal with Death Row and brought his artists. Remember, Keisha Cole was on Death Row.
Keisha,
a lot of people don't know that.
Nutso, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Rel, Nutso, and all of them producers, all them guys were on Death Row Records too.
Yeah, do you remember what I just said, because I always explained to them about how Snoop was going to do Doggy Style, Pac was going to do Machiavelli Records, He was going to pretty much have Death Row East. Hammer had Hammer Time Records, and then the homies had Ghetto Boys. Yeah, that was. I mean, Ghetto Records, not Ghetto Boys.
I mean, we had a lot of irons in the fire, man, and I think we could have, dominated. Not even just music. I just think TV and film too, because Pac was heating up as a movie star. Mm-hmm. So we're on our way to to doing a lot of stuff and being a real entertainment company.
Okay.
And I think that a lot of people, to be honest, I think that a lot of people are happy that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of black powerful guys that are no nonsense that are getting money, and we could have dominated Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
We had all all the entertainers, actors. Everybody was around. Everybody wanted to work with us.
Exactly. That Mother's Day event, he had an all-star crew. I remember y'all had Christopher Wills messing with him, coming around.
Yes.
I think Adina Howard. Everybody was trying to get
everybody. If you look up any and everybody was around hanging out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John.
Somebody wanted to ask, can you go into detail about the conversation at the hospital? I guess somebody had said that you had spoken, or you had said that previously that you had spoken to Tupac when he was in the hospital or something. So I just want to see if you could clear that up a little bit.
Yeah, well, when I got there, they were talking about they actually had mixed it up. They said Suge got shot in the head, he's about to die, and Tupac just got wounded. And come to find out, it was just the opposite. So we just sat there and talked to the doctors, and they let them really do their thing, and we really stayed out of the way. But the conversations that were had, I remember talking to Suge and talking to the doctors when I was there, and Tupac told them before they took him upstairs, said, "Suge, man, I just want to tell you that I love you." We did all have that conversation.
Yeah. What they trying to get at, Eric, is there was somebody that said that on one of the interviews or something, there was somebody reported that you said that the Pac was shaking the bed, or he was trying to shake the bed to let you know that he was still there, because there's a lot of people out there that don't believe Tupac is no longer with us. They still believe he's alive. It was a big.
But you know what? A lot of people, but I don't know who could have said that, because if you remember, only certain people were allowed to go in the room.
I try to tell
it wasn't
them that,
but a handful of us.
Exactly.
It was only a handful of us that were allowed to go in the room. So I don't know where this outside force came from, and everybody like it was the Soul Train line going in. Exactly. It was only a handful of people that you can name, and everybody looked each other in the face, that were allowed to go in the room.
I'd be telling this story for over a year, and I didn't heard, and they were, Daddy Boy said he was there, or this boy said he was there.
No.
Yo, true. I was like, my God, I had the 2 security guards standing outside that door, and nobody was going in that room. He was trying to let Pac fight for his life.
Only a handful of people had access to go in the room, and a lot of us days we were down there. Plenty of days I was sitting there. I was like, man, Tupac was there swollen up. I was like, man, and me and Hammer sat there, and we like, man, we don't even want to see our brother like this. And we turn around and wouldn't even go in the room. So it was only a handful of people that were allowed to go in that room. So I don't know where all of this mysterious people came from, and
it was
they seen this,
who said that, really. It was Mopreem who said that Tupac was shaking the bed and trying to tell him something or something. I don't know. So I don't know if he was in there or not. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know one thing. It wasn't a whole bunch of people that had access to go in that room.
Yeah.